Hello folks and welcome to Detective Grimoire, or as it's also known, Detective Grimoire, The Secret of the Swamp. So you may remember that a little while ago I played a demo for a game called The Mermaid Mask, and after playing that demo and loving it, I found out that it was the latest game in a series called, as you can see, Detective Grimoire. Now, this is, strictly speaking, the second game. There is an old Flash game that is where this all started, but I'm gonna stick with these more polished, quote-unquote, ones for now. Maybe I'll play the Flash game if people really want to see that. But, yeah, Detective Grimoire, I'm looking forward to this. I know this has a slightly different art style than the next two games, Tangled Tower and Mermaid Mask, but it's still one I really like from the pictures I've seen. Let's play, and let's create a save file. Yes, please. Headphones strongly recommended. Sound is important. You will need sound to probably experience this game. No crap! Alright. Armor Games and SFB Games. An Armor Games production. Original score by Raphael Benjamin Meyer. Programming and development by Tom Vian. Art and design by Adam Vian. Backgrounds by Catherine Unger. Starring Edwin Chung as Grimoire. Hell yeah, let's go.
2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp.
Oh my.
A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the Martian.
Hold on. A tourist attraction?
Yep.
Here?
That is a good question, isn't it?
I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay,
So is it an
it's
alien
a
or not?
60-year-old alien.
Yeah.
I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
Oh, do I now?
Come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Alright, let's see. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggies Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints around the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Oh, we got some pictures. Okay. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay. Sure. That's the police file.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggies Bog? What a name.
Yeah,
Boggy
indeed.
is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you.
Oh, is that so?
This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Well, I'm curious. I'm certainly curious. God, the animation is awesome. Chapter 1. A swamp full of secrets.
Your
Let's
case
wait.
file is in the top right.
Okay.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here. When you've collected some, of course. I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused,
Oh, I already am.
come back here and I'll help you.
So, wait. What's all this stuff? Okay, so that's how I leave. This is how I... Oh, this is the options menu. Cool. Sparkly hint icons is on. Cool. Oh, yep.
Back so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
Not just...
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Getting
Dude.
rusty, I see. Don't panic, I'll go over the basics. First of all, you can examine things you find in the swamp by tapping on them. My advice is to be thorough. You won't regret it.
What about the suspects?
That's simple. Just tap on anyone you meet and begin talking to them. You'll eventually be able to choose from a list of topics. some
Cool.
of which might not be available at first. So you'll need to visit each suspect several times. My advice is to
Be
be...
thorough and I won't regret it. Yeah, I got it. Talk
Come
to
on,
everyone
man.
about everything.
If you must put it so bluntly, you can move around the swamp by selecting walk mode with the button on the bottom right,
Uh-huh.
and then choosing a direction.
So, wait. What's the button on the top right?
That's the
Which
most
one?
important button of all. It opens your case file. It's where you keep
Oh,
all...
I remember. I keep all my notes in there. Everything about suspects, clues, and the areas I've been to.
Precisely. If you get lost, read through your case file. It should help you decide what you need to do next. Good luck.
Why, thank you. What else do you have to
Back
say?
so soon.
Shut up.
What's troubling you?
Where are we?
So, where are we? It feels like the middle of nowhere.
Because
That's
it
a
is.
fairly accurate description. We've arrived at a tourist attraction known as Boggies Bog. Legend has it that a mysterious creature lives in this swamp.
Right, that's Boggy.
Exactly. And in recent years, it seems somebody has tried to commercialize that legend. And the swamp itself.
But the owner was the murder victim, wasn't he?
Yes, unfortunately, he'll be unavailable for questioning.
No crap. God damn. I wish it stayed in the menu so I could just ask the next question instead of doing this, you know?
Back so soon.
Shut
What's
up. Your mustache is troubling me. That's mean.
Your
But
mustache is troubling me. That thing seems to be longer every time I see you.
You've been warned about this, detective. Don't talk about my facial hair, and I won't talk about yours.
What's wrong with mine? It's perfectly under control. It's trimmed and ready for action.
Grimoire, you're supposed to be investigating a murder. Stop wasting time.
all right. Jeez. Easy. All right. So suspects, let's see. We got Mr. Remington, the murder victim. The boss, murder victim. We hope you enjoy a visit to Boggy's Bog. His body was found outside his office in the swamp. Remington received 3 small wounds to his chest. Remington has mysterious slime around his wounds. Okay. Let's see what we got on Boggy here. Mysterious creature. Has not been officially sighted for 60 years. Wait, what's this about challenges? Hold on. Okay. Clues. I have none of those, I believe. The police file, I've already read it. Wow. That was some Tim Burton-esque music for a second there. Notes. Swamp Dock. Let's see. No clues. Okay. I'm just learning the lay of the land here. Better head to the crime scene first. It's on the west side of the swamp. Cool. You can click and hold the back button to exit immediately from menus. Alright, and this is... oh yeah, I did that. That's options. Sorry, I'm just learning. Let's go. Let's go places and talk to people. Alright, let's see. Shit. I keep thinking that's like a, an investigate button.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
I literally just did that. Shut up. Also, hold on. I need to turn the volume down a little further. I'm getting blasted in the ear. There we go.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water.
Oh, interesting.
It's an opportunity for a photographic memento. The 2 characters are an explorer
sorry.
and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
Looks like it.
Just an odd old tree.
Alright, let's talk to this lady. She's waving, like, get over here.
You didn't get
Oh, little
lost
girl.
Yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
Oh, I guess she's from the first game. But I'll just...
I've never seen you before.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and be
You'll
faithful.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature.
Also, he doesn't exist, as far as
He's
we know.
a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... She disappeared. I might pretend I imagined her.
Alright. Okay, so... Interesting. Now we have a map. Cool. Suspects, clues... The map. A map of tourist attraction Boggies Bog. Generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access my map from the map button in the corner. Yep. Clues. Suspect. Whoops. No, go to suspects. Okay, I gotta get used to this menu. This is a little weird. Right. We shall continue moving.
Just my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Oh, we're doing puzzles now, are we? Okay. Well, this should be pretty simple. Whoop. Up here. And boom.
Don't forget.
Wait, what the fuck? I just...
Just
what are you doing? I just
I'll
unlocked it.
probably-
Man, fuck you. Alright. I guess I'll have to do both. For some weird fucking reason. Alright. No, I don't have to. I'm done. Why can't I... What are you doing? Why can't I just... Okay, I guess we'll have to take the whole chain off. Oh. Oh, you gotta be a dick about it. Okay. Alright. Why would you say at least one?
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office.
Alright, let's see.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking. Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggies Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
The swamp is way too big for, isn't warm enough for, is far too remote for. Our boat, Officer James, is far too remote for. The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. Yeah.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me.
Yeah, that is true.
What's the story behind this place? Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food.
And no crap, look around, man. This is gross.
There's a hollow part of the tree, right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Okay, anything else to see here that's important?
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear.
Ah, game design. Alright, let's visit the museum first.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore.
Indeed. What's this?
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Okay, so that's a clue.
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else. I think Officer James said it was to the west.
I'm already headed there. Protest, yeah. Okay.
Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggies Bog. I can't wait. Looks like this path...
Oh, okay, we got it. So let's keep going.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Probably not.
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
That's because it's not.
This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down.
No, so this is just an area, so to speak. Alright, this looks like it might be the office.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Uh-huh.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Let's see. Page 2, page 3. Oh, next. A map of tourist attraction Boggies Bog. Generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance, blah, blah, blah. Wait, what the... Why did this open? Okay, whatever.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
You also shouldn't do that. Yeah.
There are... And back down into those reeds by the water.
Shit, I didn't read that.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water.
Okay.
The strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I like that there's an interactive element like this, where you have to do things.
A strange pair of green flippers, badly hidden in the reeds outside the office.
Okay, so we're doing Scooby-Doo shit. A strange set of green flippers. Who left these lying around? That's a good question. Is there anything else to see
I don't.
here? Nope.
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water.
Whoops. What was that?
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Oh, okay. Not this one. Whoop. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. I think it's 5.
Maybe
Really?
I should...
Down. Up. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. 4. Okay, so... 3.
That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
Good question. A lockpick discarded near the entrance to Remington's office, covered in a strange liquid slime. Most likely used by the murderer to break into Remington's office. Alright.
I don't...
Let's see. Outside office, clearing. Can't really get inside the office right now. So we gotta do some traveling backwards. Okay. Oh! We got people now.
some suspects. Let's get this investigation started.
Hello, sir.
All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
Oh, dude,
I
don't
could
do
try.
this shit.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like best. Heh, I like this answer.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
Alright, let's see.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent
Vincent?
Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Interesting.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
Oh, interesting. Alright, let's see. What about last night?
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help,
Okay.
but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's hear what he has to say about
You
Mr.
should ask
Remington.
someone else.
Oh, okay. Easy.
Try showing it to somebody different.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Okay, he doesn't care about that.
That's great.
Okay, you can't just show people random shit and get some hints that way.
What?
Let's talk to this guy.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here?
That is a hell of a
I'm
beard, dude.
incredibly busy.
Are you?
Don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious?
Yes.
I'm Vincent Van Der Peer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary,
Oh,
the
my God.
auteur. I'm a man of
You need to
many
shut the fuck up,
talents.
dude. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. That is a very talented beard you've got. Yeah, let's just run this gamut of commenting on people's facial hair.
That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Forrest offered to help only... Yeah, well, I know this. Vincent Van Der Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. So,
Vincent Van Der Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Van Der Peer has been breaking rules. Or
the challenge
maybe he'll
topic will
have
now
an
be available when
excuse.
talking to Vincent. Find the truth. Oh, okay. Your job. Yep.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm
that's the actual
feeling,
question.
I'm experiencing, I'm discovering.
You're scoping the
this
location, dude.
area,
Come
the
on.
history,
Just say shit.
Atmosphere. It's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp.
Yeah, you're
before I
scouting
begin
the-
work
God damn it,
on the
I hate this
latest
guy.
masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy. About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he?
Is
so
he?
mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well,
Okay.
faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Is that so?
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
I gotta hear about that.
Were you
okay.
working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed,
This is
I was
incredibly
working
charming,
very
like,
hard
right out of the
indeed,
bat.
Well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Is that
Bobby
so?
Burrow, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You
Oh,
were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did
No,
you
but I'm
see
gonna
anything
need
at
to see
all?
that footage
What
anyway.
was it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but
Well, that's
wild
pretty useful to
animals
me.
going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
let's see. Doesn't explain why. Was one of the reasons. Told me that. Lied to me because. Doesn't. Okay, so. Was so useless. Was nowhere to be found last night. Yeah. Vincent Van Der Peer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be
Vincent
found.
Van Der Peer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Exactly. But let's check this out. Challenge
I
start.
heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington has denied you filming permission in the past. Remington never found out about your previous attempts. You tried to film here before, but the camera broke.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right
Nah, dude.
approach before the gears start turning smoothly.
Oh, did you bribe him?
understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why
It's
would
very
you say
suspicious.
that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
I am famous. I'm the boss. Yeah, this is pretty simple. You bribed him.
That's the one.
I like the idea of an autograph or threatening him.
I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a
So
favor
he would-
for a favor.
He would get
So
money
you
regardless.
owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Oh. Huh. Okay. I want to know if he knows about the... Well,
I don't know if it's any use to you at all. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
no, I want to hear the noises. Alright, let's see if the flippers might be for a costume or
I don't
something.
really have time to be looking at items from your collection.
Okay. Well, he talked... Whoops. He talked about Boggy being fascinating, so let's hear this.
Yes, the reason we're all here, of course.
Well, the reason you're here.
Me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature! No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible!
Okay, that I didn't get far with that. Let's see if
He's
Bobby
been
has...
working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course.
Okay, nothing more. Oh, film footage. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder. Filmed by Vincent Van Der Peer in the clearing of the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There's nothing to see, but various clues can be heard in the soundtrack. Listen to them in order. Okay. That's a person. Okay. Let's talk to you again.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No,
Good question.
not all the time.
You lost it in the swamp and led to look for it. It was broken and being repaired. You left it with Van Der Peer and he used it
You
instead.
left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
Is
just
it though?
Walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
You lost in the swamp. Yeah, Van Der Peer said you had a hobby.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I
Okay.
left my video camera, yes. But I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
Now that I understand.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Indeed.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet.
I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
I don't think that's how that works, but alright, let's... Boggy!
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide.
Oh, crap. A blurry photograph taken by Bobby Burrell shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Yeah, and we can't see the feet. Okay. Let's try... No, we've already tried the flippers.
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
Go ahead. Oh, okay, he doesn't have anything.
The famous director, and my friend.
Okay, nothing else to hear here. So, let's explore a little more. Here's the museum.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers. That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Okay, is there anything else to see
That's
here?
the logo for Boggies Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction.
Yeah, no
They don't
crap.
charge an entrance fee.
I mean, you're a detective. They shouldn't be... Whatever. Let's go inside.
The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Okay. So how are we gonna do that? Well... Up.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Top hat guy? Oh! Professor Layton. I don't think he would have. Alright, let's check this stuff out before
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place.
Okay. According to historical sketches, the skin would have had a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad or frog. 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the boggy swamp monster. Some early sketches even showed a small thumb. So, I guess like that. And like this.
I don't think these... It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Ah, interesting. These flippers are not part of the museum exhibit, that's for sure. No, they're part of a boggy costume.
Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago.
Okay, let's see.
I'd better take a look at this.
Lovely sketch.
This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
A journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches of the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws in each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. Okay.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though. This is a really cramped museum. Just one room, not worth the admission price. This is
Okay.
some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did. Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location. It's
Oh.
only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
It might. That's interesting. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, detective. I am
Oh my
a
God.
tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish
That's some
French
nerd
my
stereotype right there.
sensitive and inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
Oh, I see. Agent Mulder. How fun. I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. I'm writing my diary. It's been a long day. Yeah, let's be mean to him.
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook.
All right, let's talk to him.
So, if you're not a tourist and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this
Indeed.
museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A
Oh, there we go.
fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
Have they?
Wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you.
Oh my
if you're
God,
in
what's
mood
the
for
deal?
a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Man, fuck you. Alright, information about Boggy, collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after the reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead, to make him less threatening. Oh yeah, he became like a cartoon character. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere. Okay.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They
You
do.
would think so.
I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please.
That
There's
doesn't
a
sound right.
key to every lock, Detective.
Oh,
like-
so
is
you
that
have
so?
the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick in getting through the small side door.
Indeed.
I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law.
Yeah.
If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I don't.
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
Then what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
No,
I
but
need
to the authorities.
Pick my questions carefully.
Okay, so where the treehouse, about Remington's body. I found, yeah, the lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. And I wonder if he's hiding something.
He definitely is.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies. Go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
His own lockpick, goddammit. What else?
Where did I find this again?
Are you serious? Outside
I
the
found
office.
a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open locked doors. Yeah.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You left your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art.
Whoops. Yep.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Challenge complete. Alright, let's see. Present a clue. What about
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science.
Yep.
Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on.
Okay. What about
You're
the film
wasting your precious time.
footage? Okay, fuck you. What about the gloves and the
real
flippers?
swamp creature had claws, 3 on each hand to be precise. Why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
Because it's for the modern version of the creature. Oops. Hold on.
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggies' feet look like. It's his greatest secret.
Gross. What else? Folder's file. Well, that's his own, so never mind that.
An
What about
important
this?
piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
Okay. Let's see what he has to say about everyone else.
Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Everything!
Okay.
The man was a fool. That's all you need to know. This person...
It's himself!
If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already.
Okay.
Next time, only show me something if it's important. Let's make that a rule.
Wow, fuck you, dude. Alright, so never mind this guy for now. We've checked him out. Let's get out of here. Do. And let's go over here. What have I not checked out yet? The woods. Okay. Just about checked a lot of stuff. What is this?
This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase. And this place is so weird.
No crap.
What's this? Looks like the stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
Yeah, I see. I see what you're getting at. I see what your game is. I just need to figure out how I'm allowed to move this shit. There we go. So... Wait, oh, I see. Hold on. Yes. Not like that. Like this. There. Yes. Footprints. Isn't that
I
interesting?
recognize that footprint. It's the same as the one found at the crime scene.
From the flippers.
The water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
Alright.
The water's clear. I can see. Not
Okay. Don't care. Let's get up there. Doesn't seem very safe. What a tourist attraction. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I came from there. Cool.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
How many suspects have I talked to so far? Oh, that's Boggy. Explore. Boggy's 3 small claws. Okay, there's still more. Band appear. Still some stuff I don't know about him. Still some stuff I don't know about this guy. Plenty of stuff I don't know about this guy. And Remington. I know almost nothing about this dude. Right, what else is here?
It feels like I've stepped into nighttime. What happened to the sun? It feels like...
I don't think there's
Well,
anything else to see here. So, whoops. Back.
the latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
These are very simple puzzles, but I don't particularly mind. This is fun. So... Nope. Just like this? No. Hold on. Wait. Where? Okay, so those already exist. Like that. Like that, and like that. No. Okay. Give me a moment here. Oop, nope. That sure doesn't work. Oh, wait, it did. Weird.
This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense.
It's just kind of cozy.
There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
Ah, so we have someone who knows how to sew.
I'm indoors. What a treat. The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Check out that sunlight beaming through the window. It's so bright I should have brought my sunglasses. I'm in...
Okay, no mind that.
You
Hello.
just walked straight into my house, did you?
Yep. Not exactly. I had to climb up here first. Sorry, I would have rung the bell.
Sorry, I would have rung the bell, but you don't have one.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention. But I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Wow,
Do
fuck you
get
too.
Any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
Nope.
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
Is that so?
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Well, let's see what you have to say.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely
I love the way her
nothing to
hair
do
is a
with him,
leaf.
or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
Oh, she meant
I
Boggy.
like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
Uh-huh.
I've learned many things from them.
Now, what about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set, but if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it,
I have a few.
I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
A page from Weybridge's book on pressed flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. That's interesting. Alright, so we know about her job.
What do you do here?
Did you work for Richard Remington?
I would.
Nope. Alright, we got the whole thing here. Never mind.
No.
Shut up. Last night.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that
Will
sounds
you stop
useful.
playing coy and just answer
Can
my
you tell me?
questions?
What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Alright, so let's ask about some people here.
I'm not even sure who that is.
Okay.
I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
Okay, she really doesn't like him, so that's interesting.
You should ask
Okay.
a fast.
I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors. Right, sure.
Show it to someone who doesn't.
Yeah, okay. So she probably doesn't
I'm
care
not-
about this guy either. Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, yep, these are covered in liquid.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Okay. Very cool.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Do we now? What do you mean? Oh, put them in here. Yeah.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Very cool. Now let's try it with these.
Let's see. First thing we do, then tap.
Yep. Okay. Another green one.
And now,
So very simple.
got it! Now I'll what? That looks pretty similar to last time.
Indeed. We'll investigate those clues in a moment. Let's see what else she has to say about...
No, thank you.
Okay. I find it interesting that she knows how to sew, though.
This is a
60-year-old journal. It was on display in the museum. Sorry, I clicked past that.
I know what it is.
I thought you might.
Okay.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Okay, so she doesn't really care about anything else I have right now. Fair enough. Let's ask her
There's
about her own
samples
flower.
of flowers that grow in this area.
Yep.
2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And 1 of them only grows around the museum.
Alright, cool. Let's move on then. Alright, I had to go away for a second. Let's get out of here. Let's move on. See what else we can find. There's the cafe.
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside.
Returning home, are we, Detective
The
Grimoire?
glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Well, we'll just have to find out, won't we? Aha! There is something. A sketch. Of sorts.
Just a piece of paper?
No, not just a piece of paper.
Or something more sinister?
It sure looks like a costume sketch. Yep.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
Nope. I was hidden inside. I brought with me just proves what I found in the trash. Yeah. The costume design is showing me smells like ever existed. I found the trash can. I found my office that was hidden inside. I brought with me what the swamp creature was doing last night. Is showing me smells like ever existed. What? Wait. What? Burl's B&W photo. Nope. Wait, this doesn't make sense. The costume design. Is this supposed to say never existed? This proves that the swamp creature never existed. Okay.
The costume design I brought with me disproves
That was wrong.
what
You didn't
the swamp
react.
creature ever existed. What is that?
Yeah, okay, so that was wrong. Ever existed was doing last night. Is showing... Oh, like this.
The costume design I brought with me disproves,
disproves.
what Burl's black and white photo is showing me.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, this was it. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
The costume design I found in the
Wow.
trash can
That's what I get for
explains
stepping
what
away from the
Burl's
game for a
black
couple
and white
minutes.
photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in.
Oh, is that so?
That black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here. And
No
I think
crap.
these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around.
You know, along with
see
the
if
costume
anybody
parts
knows
we've been
anything about
finding.
this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
What do you mean? I already have 2. Oh, Chapter 2, A Deadly Disguise.
I have something for
Oh, hello.
you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
Ooh, a key to the office. I hope.
No, you could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on the office door.
Remington's office?
What is your deal, girl? Well, okay. Let's take a look around.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship,
How charming.
I think. Never really learned much about ships. Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that. There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think this place cares an awful lot about regulations and stuff. Let me see the map real quick. Okay.
A shipwreck? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side? There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here. I think it's part of the cafe.
Interesting. Let's go talk to whoever's down there.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At
would
your
be.
service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think
All
you
your
find
one.
the swamp to be your greatest challenge.
What's so challenging about an old swamp? You mean this murder case? I'm sure I can handle it. I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast. You know what? Since he's a chef, let's say this.
I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse.
Oh my.
My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to
Well,
look
aren't
to
you
the
being?
past, right?
So, killed the swamp creature, built a museum because was living in the swamp when founded Boggies Bog when was discovered 20 years ago. Well, that's not true. Was discovered by the explorer 60 years ago. Became a famous cartoon character, was hunted and killed. Yeah, Richard Remington.
Richard Remington
Okay, that was
built
wrong.
the museum because the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. I don't get it. I'm starting to piece together the history of
makes
this
sense,
place.
but okay, was living in the swamp when Richard Remington was killed. We know this. Was hunted and killed.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when Richard Remington was hunted and killed. What is that?
Well, we knew that already. Okay, So wait, what the fuck do you want me to say? Nothing I've said is wrong, it's just not what you want, but what about what he said? Alright, whatever. Killed the swamp creature when founded Boggies Bog. Isn't that what I said? Oh, built a museum. Right. Founded Boggies Bog. Oh, right, of course. When the swamp creature became a famous cartoon character.
Richard Remington.
Oh my
founded
god!
Boggies Bog when the swamp creature became a famous cartoon character.
Will you fucking...
Richard Remington.
Okay, that's
founded
still not what
Boggies
you
Bog
want.
when Boggy became a famous cartoon character.
What do you
is
want me to
Weybridge
say?
Connected to the swamp's history.
I just said that! What the hell? Was living in the swamp when Boggy was discovered by the explorer 60 years ago. Is that it?
Lady Weybridge
Oh my
was
god.
living in the swamp when Boggy was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge
There we go.
was living in the swamp when
I knew that!
the swamp
Like-
creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years
That's
ago.
a fact I've already been told.
Lady
Why do I have to
Weybridge.
think my way
She
through
was
that?
living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
That's... Okay, that's a little dumb. She literally basically said that. Ah, well, maybe I'm just, you know... I don't know. I feel like that was a dumb and random thought to have to put together. Like, I genuinely didn't really see how his line connected to that at first. Because I just don't see a reason why I should have to put together a thought after hearing that. Ah, whatever. We'll talk to her. Let's talk to this guy now.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
Oh, do you
What
know?
are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well,
You
how
have been
long is
working here
that?
a while, huh?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We
Which
knew
is
each
how
other
long?
for a long time.
Oh, cool.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The
that
bug
so?
dog. He ate
Ew.
one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Oh.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, Thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggies Bog. Swamp juice.
Ew.
Try it.
It looks like... Well, I'll try some later on.
I'm pretty sure that's what was on the
That's
costume.
my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Sure.
It's something strange happened at the cafe yesterday.
Well, Richard Remington, the bog dog, was the reason that suddenly burst into flames. Okay, suddenly burst into flames, sold him a bog dog. Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after... Yeah, okay. After Harper sold him a
Richard
bog
Remington
dog. Yeah.
left the cafe feeling ill after Harper sold him a bog dog. Harper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggies Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
Yeah, because he's talking about how he saw a bunch of green powder on his stuff.
You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening.
Uh-huh.
I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Okay. Well, I will.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Well, disguising
Not yet.
themselves. What the hell do you mean? What do you mean you don't know?
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Okay. What else can we try and show him? Like Lost in the Flippers, Swamp Juice, Bog Dog, Folders File.
Why don't you
Okay. I don't think any of these are relevant for him right now. What about
You
this?
don't know everything.
Okay. Well, let's ask him about Remington. He's
He was a friend for many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Okay. I don't think I have any of his belongings, do I? I don't. Okay. Well, let's ask about this.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
Well, you said there was some weird green powder on your stuff, so...
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick. You left the food stocks outside the storeroom. I prove it was you. No.
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Probably, yeah. So, hold on. Let's see if he knows anything about Agent Folder.
I don't know very much about them.
Okay. But so far, he's definitely the most suspicious guy. A popular drink sold at the cafe in Boggies Bog has the appearance of a strange liquid slime. Well, there you go. Harper says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared from his stock recently. Okay. A type of hot dog sold at the cafe in Boggies Bog. Remington's favorite food. He ate one last night as usual. Since last night, the stock of bog dogs are covered in some unknown green powder. Okay, then. Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, nope, that's just back where we... Okay. I'm gonna wait until I start talking to more people. I want to explore as much of the map as possible. Hello!
I'm not going to worry about how frail that wooden path looks. Nope. It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Let's.
Boggy dolls, boggy toys, boggy postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
I guess it's decent.
Boggy
Okay.
A Boggy's bog mug. Maybe I'll get one and surprise Officer James for Christmas.
Why not?
Boggy's... Maybe...
Yeah, what about...
What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong here at all.
Or is it the mask? Yeah, interesting. Oh.
It's some kind of roughly made costume head, I think. There's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
Okay, let's check them out.
It's a photo. There's...
Hold on.
It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know? It's a framed drawing of Boggy. What a shame, it's not even signed. It's a map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though. Boggy.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in. You know, not outside.
Alright, so... Interesting. Let me just... Headpiece from a homemade Boggy costume. Found hidden amongst the Boggy hats in the gift shop. Had an unusual lining with a red swirly pattern. The red lining was a piece ripped from some curtains. Well, that sure seems to put Weybridge on the suspicious list. Alright. Let's talk to this lady. Hello.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Oh, no, well, I just arrived. Did you miss me?
Oh, no, I only just arrived.
You're the detective, right?
That'll be me.
A detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
Probably.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Nope, you know who I am. Anyway, let's talk about her for a
I
bit.
didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just
Okay.
running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on.
A little bit.
You don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day.
That is true.
It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Alright. Let's ask
When
about
you
last
have a
night.
moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening, same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah,
Very
seriously
funny.
though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight.
Why can't
Nobody's
you lock it
ever
up?
stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
Oh.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind
Oh.
of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning.
And
If
you're
I'm
gonna
going
give
to
me
take
those.
my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I
Nope.
don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
A pair of Sally's black leggings. Sally says someone played a joke on her since they're covered in a strange liquid slime. Sally left these leggings in her bag and left that bag in the swamp last night. Okay.
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You'd never see me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Yeah.
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Damn,
Is that
okay.
why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right.
Making an ass out of you and me?
Always.
Okay. Let's present some profiles. I want to know what she thinks about people around here.
He made sure I always got paid, so I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you
Fair
like.
enoff.
He won't hear you.
Wow,
You should have more
dude.
respect for the dead.
I know.
Okay, dude. Take it easy. Alright, what about
I
Boggy?
think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
Fair point.
Is that your new friend? Sweet.
Okay, I thought maybe you knew about him since he hangs around here all the time.
I really don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that.
Well, the confidence ain't lacking.
Is that your new friend?
Okay.
Sweet.
Shut up. How
I
about
really don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
I don't know why she still works here,
One
to be
murder
honest.
is one murder too many.
Well, considering I happen to know that you're going to show up in the next 2 games, you don't really believe that. Anyway, let's see. So you're talking about...
I have no idea.
Nope. We need to present that to Lady Weybridge.
Where are you keeping all this stuff?
In my pants, Guybrush Threepwood style. Flower book, folders, files, swamp juice.
Is that one of your clues?
Nope. Okay. Explorer's journal, costume design. Yeah, okay. Not a lot else to say here. So we'll leave her alone for now. And we're back here. Cool. So, let's go talk to her. And what else? Let's see. Challenge solved. Solved. We need her.
Hey.
And we don't know what her challenge is. Talk to everyone, examine everything, protect those profiles. Yes. So, let's read up on some of the stuff I know so far. Harper. Harper's cafe was broken into with a lockpick and somebody else poisoned his bog dogs. Yes. Harper knows everybody's favorite foods. He sells a drink known as swamp juice. Says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared recently. Serves Remington's favorite, the bog dog. Stays open late but locks up when he leaves. Harper has known Remington for many years.
Not suspicious.
Oh, wait.
Suspicious.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not suspicious that he sells stuff.
Not suspicious.
Let's see. Stays up late, open late, but locks up when he leaves. It's suspicious in the sense that... you know what? We're gonna leave everything highly suspicious for now. Let's see. Vanderpeer. Researching a location for a movie about Boggy. Vanderpeer worked with Bobby Burrell. Was unable to find Burrell to work last night.
Not suspicious. Suspicious.
Vanderpeer filmed by himself last night. Was filming the exact time of murder. Definitely suspicious. Tried to film before but wasn't given permission. Has made a string of popular fantasy movies.
Not suspicious.
That's not particularly suspicious. Nor is
Not
this.
suspicious.
Vanderpeer worked with Bobby Burrell. In and of itself, not suspicious. But he couldn't find Burrell. He filmed by himself. He was filming at the exact time, and he tried to film before, but wasn't given permission. All of that is suspicious. Burrell enjoys traditional black and white photography. Not in and of itself suspicious.
Not suspicious.
That is suspicious. Has worked with Vanderpeer for years.
Not suspicious.
Suspicious. Burrell carries a camera around most of the time. Has a secret passion hobby on the side. Well... saw Remington leaving the cafe looking sick last night.
Not suspicious.
So,
Folder spends a lot of time in the museum. Deep interest in cryptozoology. Definitely suspicious. He knows a lot about the real swamp creature. Folder spends a lot of time in the museum. Has a lockpick that he used to open locked doors. All of that is suspicious. So far, he's one of the most suspicious guys. Hates Remington and his tourist attraction. Definitely suspicious. Weybridge has lived in the swamp for over 60 years. Knows about all the flowers that grow here. Boggy was discovered 60 years ago. Recorded. Not been officially cited.
Not suspicious.
Well, I guess this part is suspicious.
Not suspicious.
Suspicious due to the wounds. His body was found outside his office in the swamp. 3 small wounds. Mysterious slime. Yeah, okay, let me take a look at my clues. Wherever they are. There we are. Okay, let's see. Police file. Nothing here we don't know. Explore my spot. Yeah. Okay, we know this. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws in each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal. The being in this photo is most likely somebody wearing a homemade Boggy costume. We know this. The various noises. Fabric found, ripped from the curtains in Remington's office. Oh, okay, I thought it would be in... Okay. Next. Lockpick discarded. The slime is a mixture of sugar, green food coloring, and carbonated water. So it is definitely the soda. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. I don't know about that yet. Whoops. Nope. Go back. I want to see my... Damn it! Please. Here. Next. Simple drawings. A headpiece, a body piece, gloves, black legs, flappers. Well, we found 4 of these. We need a body piece. Found this card at the trash can by the cafe. Yep. Headpiece. Red lining was a piece ripped from the curtains. Slime is a mixture of sugar, green... Yeah. Photo says the design is in between the real creature and the cartoon character. Okay. Sally says someone played a joke on her since they're covered in strange liquid slime. Sally left these leggings in her bag and left that bag in the swamp. So, right now the main person to talk to is Weybridge. So let's go there.
Someone... Well...
Alright, so...
I found these designs for a Boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
Well, that's one reason.
But that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
Okay, so not a costume
designer. You would have done
designer.
it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft. My livelihood.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering.
Ah, the
I
curtain.
don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
Okay, interesting. But let's check some liquids here.
Let's see. First thing we do, then tap.
Yep, I'm well aware. It's gonna be green again, because I know exactly what it is. But I'm just being thorough.
Got it. Now I'll write it down. This was the...
Indeed.
Let's see.
Because it's swamp
First,
juice.
Then tap the... And now...
Shut up. And boom.
Got it. Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests.
Which means... Do you happen to know Sally? Okay, no. What about Harbor?
Show it to some dozen.
Okay, she doesn't care about any of these people. Let me see my clues real quick. Swamp juice. Swamp juice mixture of sugar, green fruit coloring, carbonated water. Yep, we know this. And what about the leggings? They are not... Why are they not in... Oh, there they are. Covered in the same liquid as the fire... Well, that's unfortunate. I guess this is a little oversight in the game design, because I have not interacted with any kind of fireplace poker yet. That sucks. That it kind of spoils that right there. But, you know, shit happens. Journal, crime scene. Well, we do need to start asking the film guys about the costume, if they were intending to make a film here. Although, you would think that they would know a little bit about costuming. Oh, hello. Oh! Whoa, she looked scared.
The great detective returns.
Yeah, that's me.
Did you run out of ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
Oh, shut up. I'm getting a new idea. It involves ignoring you. No need to push me, but the direction would help. You're the one who needs a little push. Yeah.
You're the one who needs a little push.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
No, I'm missing one.
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp.
Uh-huh.
It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Nope.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again.
She definitely doesn't have the same equipment as everyone else for recording lines.
Something I can actually understand.
All right, and she's gone. So, that's where I came from. Let's find the...
That museum, which is it?
Hold on. Let's see if we can't ask him about the costume. Yep, we can.
I found these designs for a Boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character.
Well, there we go.
Hasn't been
That's another
researched
clue that
properly.
it spoiled for me too early.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's... You know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to...
No, come on now.
But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
How about you, Oh, he looks nervous. Let's see. Curtain piece. Flower book folders file.
You're wasting your...
Yeah, okay. No reason to ask about that.
This person is a...
Oh, I forgot to add... Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. I forgot to press her on her challenge. My bad, my bad. Let's go do that right now.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
I do. You were living in the swamp when the explorer visited 60 years ago.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
Well, they're not
you
evidence.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
I need you to tell me if the journal is a fake. If you think you wrote something in the journal yourself. There's a page missing from the journal, and I think you know where it is.
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal? Or what, that I stole it?
You stole it from him before he left the swamp. You took it from the journal while it was on display in the museum.
I really have no idea.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum.
Oh, here we go.
It belongs here with me.
Oh,
You
so she's admitting
understand?
now.
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then I'll show it to you.
Is this you?
Well,
He
hello.
drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
I think there's something on the back.
Okay, it's a pretty picture, but... Oh, okay, like this.
What's this? Footprints.
Aha, so somebody does know what Boggies' feet look like, the original explorer. But they don't look like flippers. This page proves the footprints found inside the office were not made by the real Boggy. Well, there you go. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. Yeah. At 20 years old, so she's 80. Okay, interesting. Hold on. I wonder if I can talk to... Wait, hold on. Can you, like, fast travel? You can! Cool.
So,
I kind of want to show him the missing page.
that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Huh. Okay, he didn't really have anything to say about it. Okay, well... We have a key to the office, so I guess that's where we're going. Outside office.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
I mean, that seems fairly simple. Well, okay, there's a lot to see here.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off. An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
Indeed. Oh, an old-fashioned hunting rifle found discarded on the floor in Remington's office. Waybridge says this is the handmade fabric she gave to Remington as a peace offering when he arrived. It's thin and rips easily.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed. An ink bottle was spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Well, let's find out.
It's
Here we
a
go.
note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order.
Okay.
We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF. And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea. Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. Vincent...
I would like to see those.
It's a letter with my dear I feel like my time in
Whoa,
this
whoa,
office...
whoa.
There's a map of the swamp lying on the... It's been...
Hold on.
It's a letter Remington was writing before something caused him to spill his ink bottle. My dear fellow,
Yes,
I
here we go.
received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close.
Oh.
All due to the simple realization, the rest is obscured. What a tease.
How typical. I wonder... No. Okay.
Vincent There's a...
Why can't I see that?
There's a map of the swamp. It's...
I know. Hold on. Let me see my... Okay, so the business card is not a clue.
Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it? This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
Gee, I wonder. Okay, so... Seems to be a bunch of people here. Let's get the corner pieces into place. That's usually a good place to start. Yep. Uh-huh. Nope. So, yep. Like that. Okay, so... quite a few people here. Isn't that interesting? I'm still No, I'm not missing a piece. Okay, let's see.
This photograph. It's a young Remington and some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
You would have to, yeah. First Order of Cryptozoological Hunters, Headquarters 1963. A group photo for hunting club. A younger Remington stands among friends. They're all holding rifles. So he was part of some kind of cryptozoology crew.
These animals... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
Yeah, because they're all cryptids.
These... An old...
Interesting.
The open window looks...
Oh,
and on one hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing. I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm gonna stop looking at it now.
Alright, interesting. I don't think there's anything else to see in here for now. Let's go talk to... Let's actually go...
I probably shouldn't leave until I've searched a bit more thoroughly.
Oh, is that so?
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Ever. Remington's desk is so... Perhaps...
I already did this. What else do you want me to see?
No way. No way. Is this... a werewolf?
I don't think so. What else do you want me to see in here?
I probably shouldn't leave and... These... I don't reckon... This is the creep... There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window.
Okay, so is that what you want me to see? Nope.
This is the creepy... This is...
What else do you want me to see?
Something... There's... This is the... It's a sharp little poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs.
Yep, that's the murder weapon.
I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
Because you did. A fireplace poker hidden in Remington's office. It has 3 small prongs on the end. There's a small amount of dry blood on the tips of the prongs, covered in strange liquid slime. The 3 prongs match up with Remington's wounds. Could this be the murder weapon? It most certainly could.
Have I uncovered a secret in here?
This proves that, explains why, shouldn't be the reason, is historical evidence. Okay, let's see. All the suspects, the hunting photo, those footprints, Remington's desk, a broken mirror. Belong to... Okay, yes. The hunting photo is historical evidence that...
The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story.
Well, maybe not the bad guy, but...
dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around. See if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Yep. Richard Remington's real reasons. Okay. Well then. Isn't that interesting? Let's see. Harper sells a drink. Harper knows everybody's favorite foods.
Not suspicious.
This could be interesting. He could be someone on the... He's filming. Burl took a blurry photo.
So...
Most about him is still suspicious. Photo knows a lot about the real swamp creature, says nobody knows the shape of Boggies' footprint. Well, I can show him other things about that. Offered Remington fabric as a peace offering. Makes her own clothes. His appearance has changed. Boggy has 3 small prongs. Well, this isn't even true anymore, so... We're secretly trying to hunt and kill Boggy. Fell through his window after being stabbed.
Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
Well,
Suspicious.
Of course he's suspicious. Mysterious slime. His body was found outside his office in the swamp. Said he's begun working in the swamp this year. Well, in and of itself is not suspicious. Long legs. Ah, that is suspicious because of the picture. Of course, I happen to know that she's a character in the next 2 games, so she's probably not the murderer. Okay, Sally often brings spare clothes to the swamp. Sally does not lock away her belongings. Sally is unable to lock her gift shop. See, that's the part that we haven't really pressed her about. Alright, so... let's go to the museum again. I want to ask him about the photo. First of all...
So, you found it. I wonder who else knows about it.
That wasn't very helpful, but
What
let's
can you
ask him
tell
about...
me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
That's a good question.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't.
Do tell. No, you're just not gonna elaborate on that? Okay. How about fuck you then? Black and white photo. I'm still missing a couple things. Okay. Interesting. Let's move to the treehouse, because I want to ask her a couple things.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
Do
What
tell.
are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters.
Yep.
Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting?
Boggy, of course.
Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws.
Indeed.
Of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction.
No, because he was doing it. He started the whole place to hunt it. It's pretty clear.
I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately. They've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Huh. Okay.
No, thank you.
Okay, she doesn't care about the rifle. Fair enough. We've already talked about this. Costume designs, head plays.
Let's see.
Yeah, we know.
And now...
Okay.
Got it! Now it... Alright, a swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again. There's something about that green slime.
Found in the treehouse is proof that... Sally's leg... My hairstyle. Weybridge's cauldron are the only reason that found at the crime scene and found in the treehouse are the only reason that Sally's legs, let's see, belong to Boggy, are covered in green powder, are covered in the same swamp slime. Well, yeah. Well, you didn't find that at the black leggings. The fireplace poker. Well, you didn't find that in the treehouse. Weybridge's cauldron.
The fireplace poker, found at the crime scene, and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime.
Indeed.
Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Indeed. We also still haven't met a final suspect, so that's little bit of a problem. Before we do anything else, let's go talk to the two, to these two guys, because I haven't really talked to them in a while. Let's see what they have to say.
What can you tell me about these designs for a Boggy costume?
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it?
Nope.
Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
What about your Boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
An animatronic,
has
my guy.
been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer.
Ah, you're gonna do them in all CGI.
Much cheaper, too.
Alright.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I have something I can show him. Folders, file, swamp juice, bog dog, sports journal, missing page. None of this is important to him, so...
I found these designs for a costume. A Boggy costume.
The legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know! I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Well, aren't you annoying? Alright, let's see. Curtain piece. Oh, I haven't asked her about the curtain piece, but we know that's what she gave him, so that doesn't matter. Map, police file, flower book, swamp juice, bog dog.
That's the food I saw Mr. Remington eating at the cafe last night.
Well, there you go. Before I got ill and rushed back to his office, I somehow accidentally skipped that.
That's right.
This is going down in my notebook. It might be important.
It's very important. What about the drink, then?
I'm sorry, I have not seen that before.
Fair enough. Haven't really asked him about people.
You should ask.
Okay.
Try showing it.
Okay. Cool. Let's go talk
There's
to
an narrow
Swaps.
path. It doesn't.
Shut up. Let's go talk to Sally real quick.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else?
Yep.
Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Alright, let's see. So I found your
Never mind,
leggings. I left them here
And
last
they're
night.
covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
Indeed. What else? Hunting rifle, hunting photo.
I have no idea what that is.
Alright. I mean, I had a feeling she wouldn't react to this.
Where are you keeping all this?
In my pants. Okay, nothing else to talk to her about. Challenge unlocked. Let's see.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
I proved you were wearing them during the murder. Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume. The exact slime hasn't been found anywhere else.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Yep.
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up?
It's unlikely.
Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
They're loose and stretched. Yeah.
They're
You're
loose
too
and
fat to
stretched.
wear. Oh, I should have
Someone
tried
else.
that.
Someone
Oh my
larger
god.
than me has worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist.
Oh, I'm
It's
so
pretty
sad that I
obvious.
missed that.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in the Boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs.
Indeed.
Do you want a souvenir?
No.
Oh, my, yes. But only if you choose one for me.
You
That's
look
so.
like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Uh-huh. Tap and hold the toy to wind it up. Okay, let's hear the noises. Okay. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water. A small plastic toy sold at the gift shop. Has the cartoon appearance of Boggy. It must be making a noise that I'm gonna be able to recognize from this. Alright, nope. Nothing else I can show her. So we're just gonna go visit the cafe real quick.
There's a little locked door on this. I think it's part of the cafe.
Alright, so I don't have... Hold on, let me check my clues real quick. Clues... Where's the... Wind up toy. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water. Alright. Let's talk to this fella.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
It's very simple.
Mr.
He was,
Remington has
it's a
his
cover
reasons.
for hunting Boggy.
He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream.
Indeed.
I can tell you that much.
Okay, so... Let's present this.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They
Indeed.
consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
Alright, interesting. Film footage, missing piece, Boggy costume, fireplace poker, curtain piece, lockpick.
It's the most popular drink. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared.
Okay. Is there any way that I can be allowed in there? Wonder how Mandy and the others are doing. Bonafide bloodhound. Suspicious subject. So, what do I still need to know about him? With almost everyone else, I know almost everything else. So what the hell now? There's something I've missed or not picked up or something. Who have I not spoken to or shown any clues in a while? Let's see. Police profile. What
You
about
don't know
this?
everything.
Okay. Clues folders file. Bog dog. Fireplace poker. Lock. What about
That's
this?
Mr. Remington's
Yeah.
old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Missing page, costume designs, gloves, black leggings.
I can't help you with that one.
Nope. I didn't think you could. but that is interesting. Let me see my clues here. Hunting rifle. Harper says this is Remington's rifle that he kept nearby at all times. It's been fired at least once in the last 24 hours. Filmed by Vincent Van de Peer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There's none to see but various clues. Maybe if I show him the rifle, we can compare the sounds.
This area's kind of...
If you want an autograph, a plain
Okay. Oh, the girl is back.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
Or exist.
You didn't?
Well, no.
Mainly because I don't believe he existed at all. I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone.
Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all.
So, he won't get in trouble? He won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case...
This is the first time she's shown some emotion beyond being cryptic for the sake of it. Oh. Huh. Alright, not quite what I expected to happen, but...
Note to self. There's a hollow part of the tree, right at...
I would love to explore that. Alright, what the hell do I need to do? Oh, hello! You're new! I haven't been here in a while, so there's that. Yeah, okay.
You've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
That's one way to put it.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
Stop
That's a
swamping
pretty
the
cool
swamp.
name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Why? Because you give you an elevated sense of purpose? Why? Because you're a good swimmer? Because you'd bounce if I threw you at a wall?
Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw you against a wall?
What? No. Because I always come back. Again and again, until my job is done.
What is your job? Alright, let's talk about it.
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggies Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it was...
Not thought. Felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly.
Gee, thanks. That's the first compliment that anyone's given me.
Against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician.
Ah,
or anything.
someone who doesn't know what
So
he's doing.
instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
I was probably supposed to come back here way earlier, but this is like the one location I haven't visited since I started the game. So there is that.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he?
He does.
I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is.
Too big.
So you stayed here the whole night?
Too big for the leggings.
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Everything about this
Insects
guy is suspicious
make
right now.
noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
All right, let's see
What can you
this.
tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy
It's
costume.
Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well,
The cartoon
Boggy
character.
has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years.
Is that so?
I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that.
Because you were
And
wearing
I'm
it.
a very observant person.
I mean, everything is pointing to this guy right now. It seems very obvious, which is unfortunate because, like, I only ran into him at random by the end. You know, I accidentally did that whole, like, oh, it's the last guy. But let's just see what he has to say. Richard
So
Remington.
what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, and he was even more of a...
Oh, sorry.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
No.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
All right, let's show him some clues.
Show it to somebody.
Okay. Flower book folders file.
No
Oh,
thanks, my friend.
Okay, I'm just checking if he actually had any of this. Right. Police file, black and white photo.
Show it to somebody.
Nope. Film footage.
No thanks.
Okay. Lockpick, curtain piece, hunting photo, black leggings, flippers, gloves, custom signs.
I'm afraid.
No. Let's talk to him about some other people around here. Maybe he knows Weybridge.
I have nothing to say about them.
Oh. Why did he hesitate?
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Okay, you're definitely being very, very suspicious right now. What about
You're
Sally?
asking the wrong person.
Okay. Well, now I can ask people about him, so that's certainly interesting.
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost.
At any cost, huh?
Why?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
He was. Huh, okay. Is there anything else?
Show it to somebody else.
Right, I don't have his challenge right now. But we can go talk to certain cafe owner. Let's talk to him. Tell me about Echo, buddy.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently.
That's
which is
so.
a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
Oh no, that's pretty important.
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This
So it is.
slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
We both know why, dude. Okay.
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Okay.
That's the same fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
So it is. Is there any way you could let me in the back here?
This, I think, a ship and
Okay.
the tape.
So let's try asking other people about Echo real quick. Oh, okay, there are notes about each location. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that until now. Anyway, let's go talk to some people about this guy, Echo.
What?
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Has recently acquired, spends less time holding, spends more time holding. Yeah, has never spoken to, has recently acquired. Yep. Echo spends less time holding his protest sign, and more time in his tent.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
But before I do that, let's see if you
This is a not
have anything to say about Echo.
Oh, yes, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime.
Or, well, that's weird though, because like he's a big fan of the cartoon. Oh, okay, I see. Let's actually say what he has to say about. Okay.
This person is of no interest.
Okay.
Something you come back when I'm not.
But that's your own thing.
You're
Yeah. Whoops. Nope. Don't need that.
a good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
Okay. Folders.
This file.
Preserve some base data.
It's not.
Okay.
I've never seen that before. I have no.
Okay. He doesn't care about the food, which I knew.
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the.
Okay. He already mentioned this.
You're wasting your
Right. Now I'm just trying things until stuff happens, you know? Right. So, actually, hold on.
Hey.
Nope, I already did this.
Where are you keeping...
Alright, nothing more.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Aha. Okay.
Is that...
Whoops, I don't suppose she cares about that, no.
This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Oops. The water's really clear
The
back
legs
there.
of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Echo now.
Oh?
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to
I'm
ask.
touched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Oh god, dude.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent. Notebook time.
Because he was... I have a silly nickname. Because he was making a costume.
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
What? No. Oh, what? Wait, really?
And more.
Hold up.
So, well,
In that case, you'd forget it.
notebook time.
Okay, so tax... What's this supposed to... What? No. Not because of the weather. What the fuck? Hold on. It says I got it right. Hold on. Let's see what he actually said.
Why not?
Okay, so that was correct. Cool. That doesn't really help. I'm still missing one clue.
This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind.
Ah.
He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973, he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course. I'm afraid I have no... Show it to...
Let's see.
No thank...
Curtain piece.
I'm afraid...
Whoops. Shit.
more-
Stop. Headpiece. Black leggings.
Show it to...
I'm actually gonna... Hold on. No, I already told him about Sally.
The murder...
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally, to be honest, I'm quite glad about it. Yeah, okay.
Ah, yes. Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well.
Oh.
And we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
So that's interesting.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
But... the beginning of the end. But there's still a clue I'm missing. There's a lot of information I don't have about places. Okay. Well, let's go to the dock. I'm more concerned with beating the game than getting everything, but...
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't need to.
Final chapter. Boggy's criminal record.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo. If that's not Boggy, what is it?
It is a costume.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Because...
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers.
Yep.
Part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
that would be the murder weapon.
Prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
Because it's soda.
This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that, exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure everyone in the swamp, to make sure no one would eat the cafe again, to make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Indeed.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
The murder.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work out.
Video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order.
Okay.
And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Okay, so... let's see, ripping. How do I move them? Wait, how do I move them? Ah, ripping. Okay. Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears. Remington cries out in shock as he falls backwards. Remington lands on the planks outside. That would be the thud. Culprit opens Remington's office door. It's here. Culprit drops the metal folder. The metal poker in the office. That'll be the clang. Culprit grabs the metal poker and stabs Remington. Oh. Remington fires his rifle. Here we go. Wait, no. Remington fires his rifle. Remington cries out in shock. Culprit grabs the metal poker. Remington cries out in shock. Remington rips off some... Yeah? Yes. Tap on a sound to hear it again. Drag the white boxes to swap positions. Check my case file.
Just rearrange the description.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to...
Oh, crap. Alright. Culprit opens. Remington cries out in shock as Fen falls backwards. It's here. Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears. Yeah. Remington lands on the planks outside his office. Nope. Remington fires his rifle. Where is it? Here it is. Remington lands on the planks. No, he does that down here. Culprit drops the metal pie poker in the office. Remington cries out. Culprit grabs the metal poker. Oh, no, that's here. Culprit drops the metal poker in the office. Remington
I think that's it.
Here we go.
Ah, excellent. There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
So the black leggings, the headpiece, the flippers, this. We need the body piece.
Wait! You never found the body piece!
You're right.
Yep.
And I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
Because he's still wearing it.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
Because it was like Kevlar
This
or
torso
something.
is probably made up of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet! Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
I'll tell you. It's right here at the
How?
protest.
We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Continue.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp.
Oops. And lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you.
You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Boggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
There's
Right.
a good reason why he would.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Yep. Forgot to tell me, can't be proof that, leads me to believe. Okay, the hunting photo leads me to believe that Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Final chapter, the hunter and the hunted.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
Yep.
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction.
Because he needed funds.
Set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore.
Indeed.
Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Yep.
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
Is that your motivation? You didn't have the right. How can you know what Boggy wanted?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective,
Huh? Where do you come from?
It's
finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
Oh?
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
It makes a difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down.
Oh!
Hey, wait!
I was making a run for it. Ah, I knew that hollow tree would directly into this eventually. Oh. Well, hello. Whoa! What the hell? Okay, he's real. Fucking weird. I didn't actually think this series had real supernatural elements, but here we are.
Aha! Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
Where his head went. So, I'm guessing that last clue that I didn't have was the body piece. Unless there's something I've completely missed in the game, but I don't think so. Let's just see if there's something more to this. I mean, there's definitely, like, dialogue options I haven't tried, because there was information I hadn't got. What? Hold on. Who did Aaron play? I saw Aaron's voice there. Who did he play? Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's way too fast. Hold on. Let me see those credits again.
Grimoire.
Oh, probably. Oh, he definitely voiced Folder.
We had Mr. Everstone questioned.
Yeah?
He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And, well, we agree with you. But I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
What, the Hunters? Ah. Interesting. So, hold on. Achievements. Due diligence, Boggies fan club, Slickers of Sleuths. There's a couple things here I haven't done. Read the letters on Remington's desk. Let's get started. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he definitely voiced, I should have recognized that earlier, because that's definitely his nerdy voice. Yeah, that was Aaron. Okay, so, this was fun. It's very charming. It's all in the characters here, you know? Like, these characters are super fun. They're super entertaining. The art style is wonderful. It will get updated in the coming games. The actual murder mystery is maybe a little on the easy side. In my case, you know, I definitely fucked up by not going there earlier, not meeting Echo earlier. Like, everything fell into place a little too quickly because I didn't meet him until the end. And the puzzles, quote-unquote, are a little rudimentary. Like, they're just extremely basic interaction for each thing. I'm hoping that the next game, Tangle Tower, and the game after that, Mermaid Mask, are going to be a little bit more complicated. And that there's going to be a little bit more puzzle solving, a little bit more thinking deeply about it. Because most of the time in this, I was just kind of looking for one thing to show one character to make things move along. But yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. Detective Grimoire. I don't know, there's definitely some dialogue options I haven't tried. And I can see that there's some other achievements on the Steam page and everything, but whatever, it's fine. So let's just see what the next game has to offer. Well, thank you guys for watching for now. Bye-bye.